So here's another question, Dr. Sue, and this one's about medical interviews. The question is, do interviewers focus on certain subjects, or should all subjects generally have a good grade?
So, generally speaking, when interviewers don't actually know the grades that you are going to get, or whether you've done your exams, the interview process is more about getting to know you as a person. So most of the time, you attend your interview and there are a couple of questions, and the interviewer will ask you, a standard question, finding out about you, why you want to study medicine, and your experiences. So yes, the subjects are important, what you studied, but check those with the universities that you are interested to apply to, because they'll tell you what the entry requirements are. But from the interview point of view, like I said, most of the time the interviewers don't know about, the results. Okay, so the medical interviewers aren't actually aware of the grades that you've got or the exams you're doing. They just know that you've reached the minimum threshold to be interviewed. That's right. They've got a couple of questions. And what is the worst thing that a person can do in preparation for a medical interview? So from my experience of interviewing prospective students, I think the one thing I will say is that do not over-prepare.
Exactly.
If you start over-preparing and, if you prepare your answers too prescriptively, it's just not going to sound natural, and it's going to be quite evident that you've just read and you've just prepared. But if you just come into your interview, obviously do background reading, which is really important, but use your own experiences. If you've done a couple of weeks of shadowing or volunteering work, you might use examples from those, or you might have personal experiences of things that you've done that you can talk about. So just bring those experiences in. And
don't over-egg it. Don't over-glorify anything. Realize that you are, at the end of the day, not expected to know all the answers. One of the things that is important is knowing your limits, recognizing when you don't know something. Sometimes that's what the question is about, is whether you're actually willing to admit that you don't know and that you have more to learn, and realizing that your experiences are limited within the context of a senior doctor. And so there will be many things that you can talk about, but you don't necessarily have the experience and the expertise.
Yeah, I think if I had to advise anybody about preparing for interviews, not just, maybe not just even medical interviews, is making sure that you're aware of current affairs, so knowing about the latest developments, and thinking about how you would behave
3, 2, 1.
difficult